Welcome to another video from 10x Investor Education. Today I would like to talk about why ARK started investing today into SkillsZ and not DraftKings. So both SkillsZ and DraftKings, they came from the same founders, but ARK started investing into SkillsZ, symbol SKLZ, today, and they bought 215,000 stock and around $4 million. So let's take a look at it, why I think they started investing into this. So first, before, I'm not going to cover in detail this company because I already covered this company a month back, and why I started investing into this company, what I like about this company. If you look at the summary is these details. So the revenue growth is really good, same team as DraftKings, and also high revenue expected 550 million by 2022. In my view, this is much better than a lot of EV companies, and the user base is around $18 million. The current quarter revenue is pretty good. So let's look into. I already own SkillsZ because of this news. I'm not going to buy. I already own 400 stocks of SkillsZ around $13. Usually I sell off 50% before merger because I know this company. I have some belief in this company, so I did not sell off this stock. So I'm holding on to this, and looks like after hours it's going up a little bit, 12%. So if you look at this company here, so this one is a market cap of $6.7 billion. Let's look into what's happening with this company. So $10 to $24 it peaked, then it after merger it went down by 20%. So one thing interesting is Skills D 13D filing from Atlas Venture Fund shows 8% stake. Okay, so what ARK bought is a tiny bit. Okay, so just $200,000. But what you need to understand is why this company has a lot more prospects. Okay, so if you look at this one, immediately you need to look at SEC filings. Okay, so you can see SEC filings, SEC.report, and ticker symbol SkillsZ. So if you look at, there are, as soon as I see this, I am shocked, because the reason is I see within last 1 week or 10 days, I see SC13D acquisition statement. Okay, so SEC13D is for, this is what SEC13D is. Okay, so schedule 13D is a form that must be filed with SEC when a person or a group acquires more than 5% of any class of company shares. Okay, so if somebody is buying more than 5%, so then they have to file 13D. So that's exactly what they were doing. So they acquired more than 8% stake in this company, so that's why they filed. So 8% is the millions of shares generally, right? So if you look at open any of this thing, you will see, for example, so this is the company which bought around probably 75% stake. Okay, if you look at the company name, you will see here the company that bought the stock. So similarly, here is another company that bought another 7.5%, Wildcat Capital Management. And if you look into who this company is nothing but the same company that had a Series B funding for SkillsZ. So similarly, this is the one that they are talking about, Atlas Venture, another 8% ownership, and this is exactly the news I am talking about, this one. So if you look at all 13D filings, so there are like last 1 month, there was heavy institution buying of more than 30% of the stock. That's what they're saying, like 7.5, 7.5, 7.5. So what ARK bought is like a tiny bit, so people talk, this is what ARK bought. So, and if ARK starts buying, they won't just stop one day, right? So their thing is they will buy into very hyper growth companies. Okay, so in their view, this is hyper growth companies. I will show you why this is hyper growth companies, and I want to also show you they when ARK invest, they look at the valuation as well, not just growth, valuation as well. So why they did not invest in DraftKings, but why in this company? I know they are not apples and apples, because DraftKings is sports betting, and this one is gaming. So, but still, there are multiple reasons. So if you look at it, uh, their annual revenue versus market cap, right? So if you look at it, latest report, SkillsZ, so their November 18th, so December, January, February. So February, next month they will announce next quarter results. So their revenue, third quarter revenue was $60 million. The growth rate is around 92%. And also their expected yearly revenue, actually they bumped up to $440 million somewhere here. So they are expecting, okay, so gross market volume $400 million during the third quarter of 2020 compared to $234 million. So they are expecting around $400 million revenue on per 2020. I think this is what I mentioned here. So sorry, so affirming full year revenue of $225 million. So 2020 $225 million, and by 2022 it's going to be around $550 million. So the growth rate is around close to 90%. So and the market cap is around $6.7 billion. So if you look at it, DraftKings revenue, so their revenue is expected to be 500 and $540 million, and the quarter was 133 million, and then the growth is around 90%, 98%. So yeah, I understand they have a little better growth, but if you ask me, DraftKings is much more expensive, which is like 3 times the market cap of SkillsZ. So that could be reason why they did not buy DraftKings. That's the reason why they bought SkillsZ. In either case, I'm not recommending to buy the stock at this price, or I'm not recommending to sell the stock at this price. So if you are really, really conservative investor, you can also do this thing. So if you look at it, SkillsZ, and if you do options, okay, so if you sell puts and if you sell December puts, you can almost sell $20 put and get half of the premium already. Okay, so I know your profits are limited, but if the stock goes to $10, you still did not make any loss, and I don't think stock is going to go to $10. That's my opinion. But in the worst case, you are getting like parking your money for like 50% premium, 50% return in a year. So that's what I think. So if you are not comfortable, so until you want to see the quarter results, you are not sure whether the quarter will be good or not, you can do park your money, and then if quarter is good, then you can buy the stock and sell covered calls. You can also get 40% premium selling covered calls. So if you are buying first time that unknown area, you first 100 stocks, I would recommend either buy and sell covered calls or buy puts, so that you are reducing average price to 40-50% below the current price. So that is what I would trade a new SPAC that you never touch or you don't know. And I would say recommend, because ARK buying, they wouldn't buy in one day, observe next couple of days if they are buying, and if they are buying, then this price also will go up. So yeah, so my current expectation is, because ARK bought, there are thousands of followers every day following what ARK buying. Okay, so even though these guys are buying millions of share, nobody really cares or nobody looks at SEC report, but ARK usually people follows and they blindly buy if ARK is buying. So that is what my conclusion is. So there are multiple ways you can sell puts, or you can buy share and sell calls, or you can just wait until quarter results and see if that looks good for you, and you can start buying. I believe still strongly in this company. They're based on their growth projections and also user base. So that's the reason why I did not sell my stock. Hopefully you like the idea why ARK started buying into this, but not DraftKings. Please click the like button and see you in my next video. Thank you.